again, GameolioDan, how you going? Continuing on here with the Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor Prologue. Lyris.
The cart will take us to the Grinning Horker in Eastmarch. Hop aboard and we can get along. I don't want to give the Coven any more of a lead than they already have.
What do you think we'll find at the Grinning Horker?
Answers, I hope. That's what Yorn the Skald King sent me to find, after all. The witches of the Ice Reach Coven are definitely up to something, luring unsuspecting folk with promises of wealth. We saw what happened at those ritual sites.
You think the people who responded to the flyer we found are in danger?
Tempted to a desolate area in Eastmarch, most likely to be subjected to more of those strange rituals. If that doesn't scream danger, I don't know what does. Will you accompany me, my friend? I'd appreciate your help in this matter.
I'll go with you to the Grinning Horker Inn, Lyris.
If you're ready to travel to the Grinning Horker, climb aboard the cart. We'll be in Eastmarch before you know it.
Before we go, let's review what we already learned about the Coven's plans.
Good idea, but so far the pieces don't tell a complete story. We found evidence of the Coven luring people with promises of gold so they could experiment on them, ritual items, vampires, and strange blood fiends. What does it all mean?
Have you ever seen anything like the strange pike before?
I've seen similar totems, but nothing exactly like that witch pike. It disturbed me just to look at it. It appears to be a key component to their ritual, though the Skald King's mages will determine that for certain.
Does the Coven normally work alongside vampires?
The Ice Reach Coven consists of witches and warriors of the Reach loyal to their cause. I never saw a connection to vampires before. Maybe the bloodsuckers are hired help? Come on. Hopefully we'll learn more when we get to the Grinning Horker.
What do you think of the strange blood fiends?
You saw what I saw. Those feral creatures were near some of the ritual sites, and each site appeared to be a slightly different version of the ritual. Like they're trying to perfect it.
That's right, let's get going. Right.
We need to walk from here. Follow the path up the mountain.
Yes. Yes, the cold areas. Right here. Right on the edge. Actually, not right on the edge. We are in Skyrim. Right? We're right in it. We just get to see more of it.
Place looks empty. Let's talk. Nothing waiting to impede our progress? No guards? No witches? Nothing. Just a lonely inn on a desolate hillside. If Ironbelly's flyer led us astray, we're gonna head back and kill him again.
Were you expecting the place to be deserted?
I expected answers. Ironbelly sent people here for a reason. They have to be someplace. If we don't pick up the Coven's trail, I'm not sure we'll find them again in time to stop whatever the witches have planned. Let's take a look around.
What are we looking for?
Anything that points to what the witches are up to. We need to determine the full extent of the threat. Let's explore the inn and look for any clues as to what happened to the people they lured here. With luck, that may lead us to the Coven.
Well, let's have a look about this right here.
I've never known a Nord to abandon a meal while there's still food on the plate.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna head into that basement. There's a lot of blood leading into the area. But let's keep looking around.
Bedrolls. For those who came for the lucrative opportunity. I wonder where they are now.
Well, let's go take a little look down the basement, shall we?
Fresh blood. It leads to that hatch. Great. The trail leads into the basement.
Yep. Here we go.
Empty. That's not right. There must be a secret passage. See if you can find it.
Nothing but foul. Oh, it's a quest item.
Nothing important. Definitely not a secret passage.
Old horse blanket.
I'm not touching that. I knew there had to be a secret passage. Let's see where this goes.
Blackreach. A great open expanse extends beneath East March, and perhaps even beneath all of Skyrim. This hidden and near-legendary location is reported to house ancient dwarven ruins, strange creatures, and monsters too horrible to venture into the light above.
How far down does this tunnel lead?
I think we went all the way down. Shroom beetles.
Stay away! I won't go back! I won't!
Peralt.
You aren't one of the Reach Witches? You have to help me.
Calm down and tell me who you are and what happened to you.
We were in the Hawker, waiting for them to tell us how we were going to make a pile of gold, when they ordered us to go to the basement. One of us refused. They cut him. There was so much blood.
How did you get away?
When we saw the Reach Witches, a few of us tried to fight. I slipped away before anyone noticed. They're doing something terrible down here. Something monstrous. Please, you must help the others. And you need to destroy the pikes. They're evil.
Stay calm. Wait here a moment while I talk to Lyris. Lyris? What? Where'd she go? I did see her run off, but... That's a familiar sight.
Look at it, my friend. I thought it was just an old legend, but it's real. It's real.
What are you talking about, Lyris?
Blackreach. The world below Skyrim. Every Nord child hears the stories. How another world stretches beneath the Nine Holds. Each story is slightly different. Some talk about dwarven cities, others about terrible monsters or fabulous treasure.
You think this is Blackreach?
What else could it be? Whatever it is, it's a perfect hiding place for the Ice Reach Coven. We need to get down there and find the witches. We must put a stop to whatever evil the Coven is planning.
Peralt mentioned other prisoners and said he saw witch pikes.
The poor man is frightened out of his mind. I'll escort him back through the tunnel to the Grinning Horker. Meanwhile, get down there and see what you can find out. If you see any witch pikes, destroy them. I'll catch up with you shortly.
Alright, I'll explore Blackreach and see what I can find out. And there she goes. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna make our way down there, Baz. Just realized at the beginning of the last episode, I said that I've been playing Skyrim for a long time. I meant Elder Scrolls Online. I played a bit of Skyrim too, though. But we have played a fair bit of Elder Scrolls Online. This is what I must have been so excited that this thing was out. Alright. But yes, I do want to play a little bit more Skyrim again just to get reacquainted with everything. With certain areas. Here's a witch pike to destroy. And, oh. The steam vents going. I want to pull that. It'll take us somewhere up top. Not today, not today, friends. Well, 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 look at that. There's a vampire lurker over there. Can actually use him to get across this real quick. Okay. 2 vampires down. This troll over there is freaking out. Is that modified? He's got some armor. Oh, let's get him. Oh my goodness, look at him. Interesting. Alright, more passengers. Passages on quite the thrill ride. Prisoners to free over there, but let's grab those notes. These guys. Oh. Oh, there's something else now. Matron, we continue to modify and improve the ritual as our patron has requested. Soon we'll be ready to attempt a larger version in a more populated area. These harrow storms will accomplish the task as directed. But we have noticed an interesting side effect. While the storm draws what we need from living creatures within its influence, it often kills or transforms those it touches. Many of those afflicted by the storm are reduced to a new type of blood fiend, something we've come to refer to as harrow fiends. I will send complete details of the latest version of the ritual in a separate package. The old harrow storms, making them harrow fiends. What? What's that? What was that?
Help! You must set us free!
Are you afflicted with the old harrow storm?
All of you, follow me! We'll sneak out once the coast is clear.
Hold, friend. You need to hear what I have to say. Thank the 8 you came along. We were next in line for the witch's ritual. Please, I need to tell you what I saw.
What did you see?
I saw the witches put some poor sods into a circle, surrounded by evil-looking pikes. They chanted and called forth a strange black storm. It killed some, but turned most of the people into those harrow fiends. That's what Sister Balor called them.
Sister Balor? Do you know where she is?
There's a dwarven ruin west of here. Sister Balor has been using that as her personal domain. If she's around, that's where you'll find her. Damn it. I should have known. That flyer was too good to be true.
The flyer? Is that how you wound up down here?
I needed work. A lucrative opportunity was too good to pass up. It seemed strange when they marched us into the basement. We tried to fight, but there were too many of them. Hralt got away, though, I think. I just hope he made it to safety.
Hralt is safe? Meet up with your companions? I'll deal with Sister Balor. As in, get out of here, mate. Stop doing the tough guy stance. Yeah, anyway. Oh, well. If he wants to stand there, he can stand there. Vampire Shadowcaster down.
For Skyrim!
Oh! Lyris! Taking care of business.
I got back as quick as I could. Other than a few skirmishes, I didn't uncover anything important. What about you? Tell me you found something.
I smashed a witch pike and freed some prisoners.
Two things I wholeheartedly approve of. I carved a path through a number of witches and vampires myself. Sure as bones there are a lot of these bastards. Anything else to report?
I found notes describing some sort of ritual.
This is it. This must be what the Skald King is worried about. A ritual that produces harrow storms. Magic that turns people into a new kind of blood fiend. A harrow fiend. I wish I knew whose head I had to remove to stop this.
Sister Balor, from the Ratway, is in charge here. She might be in the nearby dwarven ruins.
Sister Balor? The same witch that killed the merchant back in Riften. I'd definitely like to get my hands on that one. Let's go.
Right behind you. Yep, now you're behind me, okay.
A Windhelm sentry. Down here? Hey! Are you alright?
That lying, manipulative witch. She stabbed me.
Who stabbed you?
The Reach Witch, Sister Balra. We had a deal, but she doubted me. Listen, forget about me. I made a terrible mistake. I told her how to sneak into the Palace of Kings. Now I think the Skald King is in danger.
What kind of danger?
Balra said she had something planned for High King Yoren. Said I was a loose end. Please, I think she means to kill the Skald King. You must save him. I never meant to endanger Skyrim.
Idiot. Sells out the Skald King for a handful of gold. Assassinating the Skald King would be a terrible blow to Skyrim and the Pact, but I assumed the Ice Reach Coven had a grander plan than that. Nevertheless, we have to save Yoren.
You think the sentry was telling the truth?
A deathbed confession? That tells me the sentry believed he put the Skald King in danger. I can't take a chance when it comes to Yoren's safety. Back to the wagon. We leave for Windhelm at once.
I'm ready.
The Palace of Kings. Hurry! We must warn Yoren.
Let's go, go, go. Ah, yes. Windhelm? Like I said, we're good to play Skyrim again and just have a little comparison.
Doesn't look like anyone's on alert. Maybe we got here in time.
Fresh in my memory. That's an inn in Skyrim. It might be an inn here as well.
Housecarl, the Skald King, where is he?
Fresh from the warm southern lands.
I can't
you smell
divulge
of
such
salt
information.
and sunshine.
Even the great Lyris Titanborn must know that. It's a matter of royal security.
Royal security? Listen, you little fool. You talk to her.
Who does Titanborn think she is? Demanding to see the Skald King.
Lyris and I uncovered a plot against Yoran the Skald King. We have to warn him.
Whatever you and the half-giant think you found is irrelevant. The Skald King is safe inside the Palace of Kings. It's the most secure structure in all of Skyrim.
One of your sentries accepted a bribe and told the Ice Reach Coven how to gain access to the palace.
Well, it's true that Sentry Darfel never arrived for his shift today. And High King Yoren is touring the palace, but that's supposed to be a secret. The Ice Reach Coven, you say?
Yes. And they may already be moving against the Skald King. We need to get into that palace.
How highly irregular. But if this is true... King Yoren wanted to tour the lower levels, to check on the progress of the construction. He could be anywhere. Go inside and find him at once. I'll rally the guards and secure the palace. Now hurry!
Let's go,
Into the
Lyris.
palace. Let's move!
The Palace of the Kings, the legendary Palace of Kings in Windhelm, seat of power of Yoren, the Skald King, was severely damaged when the Akaviri attacked the city. After years of renovation, it's almost ready to once again be open to the public. Oh, that doesn't look good. Death Hound?
We must find the Skald King.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Strike! Now!
That Death Hound just trying to attack my buzzer.
Maps of Hoppingar? Why would the Coven and its allies need that?
Should we keep going? Oh, got Harafiends on me.
That map details the distribution of troops throughout Skyrim. Look, they tore off the western holds.
Right. Oh, no time to read books? Come on. Hello there. Vampire Orc. Don't think I've seen a vampire orc before. Well, I have now. Harafiend coming in. Right across that throat. Oh, take that, rat.
Go around!
Ah, here we go. To the lower chambers. Good. Still alive? Sentry armor. Palace dungeon key. You found this key. The dungeons beneath the Palace of Kings on a sentry killed by the Ice Reach Coven.
The key to the dungeons. Yoren wasn't up here, so let's search down there.
Makes sense. Vampire Vigilant. Vampire in armor. Duck and divide the box with a big old axe. I got those problems too. Wow. What is going on? Oh. Can't resist that. I gotta say. Oh, the body's gone. But she has some cool looking armor.
Leave the Skull King alone, witch.
Yoren is ours. He will make a fine addition to our patron's forces.
Lyris, ready, set, go! Stay out of the ice. Lyris. I got an ultimate ready for it.
Now you will die!
Oh, what? Oh, huh? Hey, what? Who? Didn't expect that. Oh, what's it? Undead skeletons? Skeleton werewolves? She was gonna get all batty on us. Lyris, get up. Alright, it's all over now. It's all over. Oh, right after this one.
Shapeshifters!
They wanted to turn me into a monster. I've had enough of this dungeon. Let's talk in the throne room.
Wow. Well, he's had enough. Let's go. After you, Lyris. After you.
That's my report, Skald King. Our friend can tell you more.
Held captive in my own dungeon. If word gets out, I would be laughed off my rebuilt throne. And rightly so. On to business. I heard Lyris' report. Now tell me, what did you uncover?
The Ice Reach Coven developed a ritual that turns people into a new kind of blood fiend.
Yes, so Lyris mentioned. Harrow Fiend, she called them. An ominous name. And that Sister Balor claimed she was turning me into a monster? What else did you learn about the Ice Reach Coven?
The Coven appears to be allied with vampires.
Vampires? I have known both decent and terrible folk burdened by that curse. I take it the ones working with the Coven fall into the latter category. Anything else?
The Coven seems interested in the Halfingar hold.
Halfingar? High King Svargrim rules that hold from the City of Solitude. We don't see eye to eye, especially since neither of us will openly acknowledge the other's reign. Still, he should be warned. Talk to Lyris, I have much to think about.
Yes, Skald King. While he consumes that beverage.
Svargrim and the people of Western Skyrim can be real pains in the arse, but they're still Nords. Despite the differences between their holds and ours, we won't abandon them to the Coven's conspiracy.
So let's go to Halfingar and deal with the Coven.
Not so fast, friend. Western Skyrim doesn't exactly get along with Eastern Skyrim. Politics can be a tricky business, so I tend to leave that to the politicians. When King Yoren gives the word, then we go. Not before.
So what happens now?
Now we celebrate our victory and let Yoren's scouts do what they do best. Meanwhile, I'll work with the Skald King to figure out how to approach Svargrim with this news. In the meantime, take this. You earned it. I'll be in touch soon.
Chains of the Ice Witch. The Ice Reach Coven hoarded countless magical items on their cursed isle. These chains, for instance, what happens when you invoke their power? Let's see. Windhelm scale tunic design, folio. Contains the Windhelm scale tunic, shoulders, and belt outfit styles.
This isn't over, not from what we learned of the Ice Reach Coven. For now, though, we rest and let the Skald King make plans. There'll be plenty of time to kill more Reach Witches another day.
Why can't King Yoren just send us to Halfingar? Isn't he the High King of Skyrim?
There hasn't been a single ruler in over 100 years. Jarl Svarter of Solitude refused to recognize Freydis as the legitimate heir. Ever since, the kingdom has been divided. Damn inconvenient at times like this.
So who rules the two kingdoms?
Yoren rules over eastern Skyrim from Windhelm, while Svargrim lords over the western holds from his palace in Solitude. If the Ice Reach Coven has targeted western Skyrim, it will take both nations to stop them. If we can ever agree on anything.
What do you plan to do while you're waiting for the Skald King?
Train. Eat. Drink. Probably drink some more. But don't worry. I'll be ready when the Skald King gives the word. Then we'll move against the Ice Reach Coven. You have my word on that.
Alright. Well then, Lyris, you didn't invite me, so I guess I'll go and do my own thing outside while I also wait for the Skald King to give word. But let's take a look at this memento. Chains of the Ice Witch. Right? Yep. Fantastic. Always need to do that for some reason. Oh, folks, well anyway, I guess that's the end of the prologue. But I'll be back with the Greymoor expansion when it is time, and I'll see you all back here then. Until then, I'm gonna hop out for an ale or two.